Did you know there are essential steps that will save you thousands of naira when buying land in Nigeria? What are these steps that you need to take when buying land in Nigeria? Whether you're a first time buyer or you're a seasoned investor, there are things that you must know because the real estate market can be very intimidating, especially when it comes to buying land, right? Now, there are a multitude of factors to consider and legal requirements to fulfill. It's important that you're well informed before taking such a huge decision as making an investment in land. Right now, in this video, I'm going to walk you through the step-by-step process of buying land in Nigeria and ensuring that you're well equipped with the knowledge and understanding to make a wise investment decision. Okay, so let's dive in. Now, the first thing is that you should have a budget in mind. Okay, so like any other project, buying land in Nigeria requires budgeting. Okay, so budgeting is going to help you when deciding on the size of land to buy, the location to buy in, and what you intend to use the land for. Right, so having the right budget in mind is going to also help you decide, like I said, where to buy the land because different locations have different price ranges of land. Right now, for example, the price in Lagos is not the same as the price in Abuja, and it's not the same as the price in Enugu State, right? Even if they are both of the same size, right? So research locations to buy. That's the second thing you want to do. After having a budget in mind, research locations to buy. Now, if you're familiar with the McDonald's real estate story, you understand that the importance, you understand how important it is to have strategic locations in mind when investing in land. Okay, why? Because the future value of a land is very, very important and it depends on the location. Okay, because a piece of land will appreciate at different rates in different locations. A lot of it has to do with infrastructure, market sentiment, proximity to key locations. Okay, so in essence, the more developed an area is, the higher the cost of land in that location, right? The third thing that you want to do is to obtain relevant landowners documents. So before buying land in any part of Nigeria, make sure you get the necessary documents, right? These include the certificate of occupancy, if that's what the land has, the survey plan, the deed of assignment, right, to show that ownership has been transferred from the land seller to you, the land buyer, right? So also obtain original copies of these documents before proceeding with any form of negotiation. The fourth thing you want to do is to verify ownership of the land and its availability, right? So the next step after receiving the original copies of the land documents is to authenticate them. Make sure that the documents are not fake, but are actual copies signed by all parties in the right order. Request for proof of ownership. Okay, so if necessary, hire an expert to investigate the ownership claims. Don't allow a good deal, do you understand, to sway you because many people are falling victim to fraud by jumping on what they thought was a no miss deal, right? It doesn't matter if it's distressed property and stuff like that. Make sure that you authenticate all claims. The fifth thing you want to do is to ask questions. Very important. If you're looking to buy land in Nigeria as a foreign investor or as a first time buyer, this might be a challenge, but there are estate agents who can carry out these duties for you, realtors who can carry out these duties for you for a price. Do you understand? Because, considering how big a land investment is, it's important to hire someone to run around, and do these checks for you, right? So, most of these realtors, the good ones, have a good knowledge of the areas and know the right people to meet for information, right? So these questions are important, especially to avoid problems in future with land grabbers and the rest of them, right? The sixth thing you want to do is to inspect the land. Now, physical inspection is just the best. Make sure you inspect the land in person to avoid surprises, right? Stories that touch the heart. Don't easily trust the words of the landowner. If you have no idea what to look for, or maybe you're living outside Nigeria, then it's advisable that you hire a professional and a certified realtor who knows what to do, right? The seventh thing you want to do is to document all transactions. Now, for this step, it's advised that you get yourself an attorney or a lawyer, right? Make sure that every transaction is well documented and has the signatures of all parties involved. Don't neglect the importance of proper documentation, especially in the presence of a lawyer, to prevent future land disputes. Right? When buying land when you're buying land in Nigeria, you must make sure that the following documents are available: your receipt of purchase, your land survey document, your letter of allocation, your power of attorney. If it's peculiar if that location you're buying land in has that, because some places don't give that, your gazette and your deed of assignment, right? Now, check with the Ministry of Land and Housing in the state where the land is located to get these documents, right? Also follow up with all the processes that are mandatory for new landowners as stipulated by the Ministry of Land and Housing. And that's it. And now you're a landowner with peace of mind, right? Now, to get more to get more, stuff like this, more advice on investing in land, just subscribe to this channel, like this video so that YouTube can show it to more people, right? And see you in the next video. My name is Ubamara Ezenobi. I'm a realtor based in Enugu State, Nigeria, and I sell the best properties in the best locations for the best prices. Bye for now.